Celebrate over 100 years of steak perfection during the Omaha Steaks Anniversary Sale. Save 50% site-wide on USDA certified tender steaks and more. Plus, get an extra $35 off with code CERTIFIED at omahasteaks.com today. Don't wait. Shop the anniversary sale at omahasteaks.com to save 50% on legendary steaks and more. Plus, get an extra $35 off with code CERTIFIED. Minimum purchase may apply. See site for details.
Welcome to the local lowdown and find out what's happening in Lavaca County, Texas. Now here are your hosts, Murray and Michelle.
Well, hello everybody. Did I sound like Murray?
Not quite.
Oh, okay.
You're close.
Oh, wait. Who's that? Oh, that's Nicole.
Hey.
And of course, I'm Michelle, and we're here without Murray, and we're very sad about it.
We are, but first tell them we're on the local lowdown.
Oh, yes. That's what you're listening to. But you knew that, right?
Or they wouldn't have pressed the button.
Exactly. And this is who you want to listen to. Murray,
but we do miss Murray.
What is he doing?
I don't know. And really, every other time I come, Murray's not here. And I'm almost about to take that personal, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think he just wants the day off.
Oh, you think? Okay. Yeah. So it's a positive?
I'm pretty sure he just likes to stay home in his recliner and do nothing.
Oh, okay. So
let's talk about this audio message he sent us last night. Did you listen to it?
I didn't. What was it?
I think it was just he kind of like what they call a butt dial.
Yeah.
But a message, but
well, because I started to listen to it and I didn't notice it wasn't. I thought, well,
yeah,
that
it was
wasn't
kind
for
of
me.
like country music, sad song. I don't know, and I was just like, okay.
Yeah, I realized it didn't have a message, so I stopped listening.
Yeah. Well, what if there was one in the middle?
What if he was calling 911 and I didn't continue to listen?
Well, I hope you're not dead, Murray.
We hope you're alive. Murray, when you're still alive, let us know.
Yeah, let us know. Talk to us. Well, we're going to do Murray's paper first. Nicole chose. I'll just put that out there.
The Molten Eagle.
But, I mean, it is Murray's favorite thing to do in the world to talk about his paper, and he's not here, so let's talk about it for him.
We will. Early voting is coming soon. Yes. Make sure you're paying attention to that.
And Molten has a lot of spots and a few political ads already in there this week, so see where they stand.
Nice.
Remember, you can send in your ads to us via email, or you can call us at our Hallettsville office, which takes care of Molten, at 361-798-2481.
Fantastic.
All right, and we have some great results from the district track meet.
Nice.
And they'll be headed to regionals. I'm thinking all regional track meets are today, but I could be lying.
You're lying because today's area, this week's area, and next week would be regional.
Yeah.
Okay. You're almost there,
but are they all today?
But you don't mean to lie.
No.
They're in a span, like they give you a window, like a couple of days.
Okay, so in the next couple of days, everyone will be competing in the area track meet.
And then comes
that qualified.
There you go.
So there, now I'm not lying.
Murray has an article, a historical article.
About Anson Jones.
Yes.
And let's just talk about these historical articles just a little bit.
I saw something on Facebook about that. People love them.
People do, absolutely, in this area love them. And we love that Murray takes the time and dedication to write them.
Oh, yeah.
And as I told him, in the nicest way I possibly could, I really think I would love them too. I just don't have time to read them. I mean, I'll be honest. Like, I think I would.
Wait, that's the nicest way you could have told him?
Well, I mean, like, he talks to me about them, and I find it very interesting.
Oh, good.
So I do think that if I had time to sit down and actually read it, that I would like it too.
Nice. So, everybody take the time. Page 2.
Because you don't have Murray to tell you. Like
Right. And it's better. Right. Oral history is better.
And Henry Joe, he's talking about the Abraham Lincoln assassination.
Oh, wow.
And it's a crazy that it was 165 years ago. But I didn't know he didn't die instantly. Henry was telling me that.
Yeah, no, they took him across the street.
Yeah.
And he laid in a bed that was short.
Though,
yeah, he was there all... Yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty...
Yeah, that's historical.
I didn't even know you got considered that. Well, I guess an assassination if you didn't die. I thought like assassination was almost like
immediate. No, because he died from that.
Yeah,
right. So look at you.
Look at me.
Look at you learning some history right here while we're sitting here. Yeah.
We do have a obituary for William Raphael Willie Simper.
Nice. Condolences to their family, his family.
Correct. And Parkinson's awareness is this month. We talked about that, and Jimmy writes all about that. We have the Ehlers ad is in all 4 of our newspapers.
Oh, that's cool.
And so if you need to shop local and shop your furniture, see what they have on sale and what is going on.
Let's see, what else is going on?
I don't know. Don't let me forget anything.
I know. I'm looking. You talked about, and the classifieds, of course, is always a great
and
place to look.
And I talked about those political ads.
You talked about political ads. And sports, of course, is going on in the Moulton area. We've got baseball and softball going on.
It is.
That are in district play right now. So that's a good thing.
Yes, and Nicole's just going to keep talking for a second while I'm looking for something.
All right, and I will keep talking and share that. Okay. Make sure you're following the local lowdown on Facebook because there's questions on there.
Yeah, and that we're going to talk about. And we were supposed to mention.
We'll do that at the end.
Okay.
We'll do that at the end. People will have to hang tight. And we'll do that at the end.
And I did not print it out. So Nicole's going to have to pull it out.
Oh, yeah, we'll get it.
You brought your phone?
Sure, I did.
Okay, great.
All right.
All right, so we're going to move to Hallettsville, which, I don't know. Marie always says the Shiner Gazette's my favorite, but I put together Hallettsville.
Yeah, that's where I'm confused. Because you live in Shiner, he thinks it's your favorite, but this is the paper you work on. This is the paper
I work on.
So really you have two favorites.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or three. I like yours.
You don't even have to deal with mine, practically.
Yeah, so it's very exciting. Hey, I do give it a few ads.
Yes, you do. You do.
So we do have a drug arrest that happened at the city park.
Oh, wow.
So thank you to our police officers for working hard and keeping this off our streets.
Wow.
Early voting. I think the only race is for mayor in Hallettsville. So read about that.
Nice.
Jennifer Hagan was named the new Chamber of Commerce director.
Congratulations.
I know that Jennifer will do a great job, and she's also going to come talk to us on the local lowdown.
Oh, wow.
So we're going to set that up and hear what's going on.
Or you could go to her. It could be like an on-site interview.
But they don't see where we're at, so we could say we're there and we're not there, which would be lying.
We could be anywhere right now. We could be on the beach.
Are we?
I'm not going to share. I'm not going to tell.
It's definitely pretty cold in here for the beach.
It is cold.
Nicole came in and did a great interview with Coach Dowell, who's the new AD AD stands for Athletic Director.
Nice.
Sorry,
there you go.
say that.
You should.
For Sacred Heart, and it is a new era for him, but he, as Chuck said, was around the block, which means he's been to many schools, has much experience, and brings that knowledge to Sacred Heart, and it's actually a return trip to Hallettsville.
So welcome back.
So great, and best of luck to him. Texas Helping Texans, our Lavaca County EMS went and assisted with the Rio Grande Valley flood victims. So it's always great when we can lend a helping hand.
Isn't that great? I love that we do that. We live in a state that'll help each other out.
Henry has a new trivia question. Would you like to read it?
Let me see. I sure would. His trivia question. What was the name of the African-American educator who was born a slave in Franklin County, Virginia? Freed by the Civil War, he taught himself the alphabet and eventually graduated from an agricultural institute.
Do you know the answer?
No, I mean, I have a couple of guesses just based on...
Well, don't say them.
I won't.
You may help somebody out too much.
Interesting. So, what do they do if they know the answer?
You need to call in to that same number I gave you earlier.
Give it to him again. What's the number?
361-798-2481.
Nice. Call in today.
Or you can email too.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, that's cool. We want to know who knows the answer. Who knows the answer?
There's some new meeting notices I put in. Okay. So those always appear in all of our papers.
Oh,
so
nice.
You need to know what's going on.
Yeah.
We have 2 obituaries, Steve Sonny Victor Kutach Jr. and Lily Harvey Spees Loth. So condolences to their family.
Yes.
Larry Joe talks about that March didn't have much rain.
Okay.
So that's his weather report. We have a lot of the Holy Week information. Did you have a lot in your paper? I'm not sure.
Not this week.
Just like services that will be coming up for next week.
Yes.
Jimmy does a great job on, of course, his Jots for Jim that he complains about writing every week because he says, I made him, but I didn't, and he actually loves it. But
hey, you made the paper.
Yes,
you made his article.
Let everyone know that Ani cheated.
Oh, did she?
And that's how she won. Because she says I watched her fill it out, but when we handed in our papers, hers didn't get handed in right away.
Oh.
And so she had the whole weekend to erase, and I saw her do it in pencil.
Was she in pencil and she erased? Yes. Wait, you can't call her out if she really didn't cheat on her
But I feel, how did she get that many right? She doesn't know. Well, I went with all Texas team because I'm loyal.
Yes,
and
you are.
It held well till the end.
And Chuck didn't even finish picking his bracket, it says.
Well,
so what kind of competition was this?
Can you, that's very believable.
That is believable.
And that's where you thought it would be.
So the competition wasn't...
No, we didn't.
It wasn't fierce.
We didn't do very well.
No.
Maybe next year.
Okay. I want to play next year. Y'all call me.
Great.
Okay, cool.
Are you going to cheat?
No, I don't cheat.
Like Ani?
No.
What else do we have? So we have some sports.
Yes.
And if you want to see the better versions of Chuck's pictures, I'm going to give him this.
Are you? Okay, yeah.
They do appear better online. We are sorry. Printing happens. I think they still look good, but yeah. If you
these aren't bad. But yeah, online it probably pops,
it looks
right?
great.
Okay. So. Good deal. We appreciate him getting out there and taking those pictures.
Yeah, and doing some work.
And then they're doing there's a community spotlight event. It's going to honor Dalton and Doug Brooks. It's going to be held there in Shiner.
Yes, so read about that. How to get your tickets. Lots of classifieds.
Oh, nice. Lots of good classifieds.
So definitely go buy some stuff.
I like how you say there's stuff in there you didn't know you needed.
That's right.
I like when you say that.
I don't say it, Murray.
Oh, does Murray say that? And then,
but I believe that.
Yeah,
does
and
that
then some public notices that needed to be put in there. We appreciate those.
And congrats to the band for their sweepstakes award. And the VFW honors first responders, which this month there is a First Responders Day, and we will be having a special tribute at one of the weeks in our paper.
Oh, how nice. Cool. You should go interview a first responder.
Yeah, that sounds great. I think I am the graphic designer and you are the writer. So I think that was said backwards. So let's try again. Nicole, maybe you should go interview some first responders. I don't need a new job, thank you. I am content with mine.
Speaking of Shiner, let's look at the Shiner Gazette.
So,
one of your favorite papers.
Were we speaking of Shiner?
Well, I mentioned they're going to have a meeting.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, sure. We were talking about it somewhere down the road. The VFW, it's VFD.
There you go.
Volunteer Fire Department is having their annual cook-off this week, so go out there and see what they have to offer. The newspaper will tell you when everything is happening. St. Paul band won state, so another congrats to a great band for whatever. We've had it in most of our papers, but just a reminder in all of the areas that it is now time to register your kid for school next year.
Wow.
So you should definitely be doing that if you haven't, because you don't want them home with you and you don't want to go to jail, right?
Right? So if you have a 4-year-old in your house, let's look and see when they turn 5. Let's get them registered. Right?
Because otherwise you could go to jail.
You probably...
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along. Which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/zip. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/zip. That's ZipRecruiter.com/zip. ZipRecruiter.com/zip.
Could, unless you want to homeschool or go to a private school, but that's a whole other conversation.
That we're not having right now.
No.
But you probably, if you want to go to a private school, I haven't seen theirs, but they probably have waiting lists too, so... Do your thing.
Do your thing, but make sure you get your kid in a school, please.
Yes. They need to be educated. Somehow.
So it looks like there's a Father's Day essay contest.
Yes, you should do it.
Annual beef for Father's Day essay contest. 6th grade students.
I think it's why do you think they picked 6th grade?
I don't know. Winners are chosen by May 10th. So it looks like there's still time. Prize money, $600 beef gift certificate.
I must have missed that.
How about $60? Not $600. You're like,
I must have really missed that contest when my daughter was in 6th grade, because for $600,
right,
we would have been.
I'm going to write one up. Well, good luck to those of you who are doing that. Hey, look, it looks like the Gaslight Theater. There's a
Yes,
picture of them.
so Duff Wagner is talking about, I guess, the history of the Gaslight Theater, because I see pictures. And we're going.
We are tomorrow. I'm excited.
We're very excited. And next time Nicole is here, I won't do it without her, so we'll give the theater review.
Yeah, we'll do a theater review.
That'll be really
I'm
fun.
excited. Thank you for inviting me.
And so I plan, hopefully.
Okay.
So I'm going to the Gaslight Theater on Friday with all my friends. And then...
really, all your friends or just a few of your friends?
Oh, yeah, I should say. A few of my friends.
There you go.
Because I have lots of
I'm sure
friends.
you do.
But a lot of my friends are going. And that's very exciting to me. But on Sunday, the One Act Play is doing their public performance.
Ooh.
And my daughter has softball, but I did buy the tickets and kind of
good.
hopes. I don't want to lose, but if we do lose, I want to be able to go. So
yes, and One Act Play's my jam. I mean, that's why I went on to college. That's why I became a teacher. One Act Plays the very best contest.
So I am very excited to see,
good.
hopefully, 2 productions and play softball 2 days.
I mean, honestly, how cool for you. You're a community person who's participating in fine arts, even when your child's not directly involved, which I appreciate that.
Yeah.
The other kids appreciate that too, I'm sure.
And so we have some obituaries. We have John Britch, Gene Dreyer Sr., and Royce D. Pelot.
Okay.
Condolences to all of their families.
Yes, yes. Those are good pictures. That's nice. I'm glad we take the time to highlight lives worth lived.
And then more bands. Comanche bands are in there. Sweepstakes, concert, and sight reading contest. So great weeks for all the bands in our local area. Speaking of What Act Played, they advanced to area, and then so they're already. I don't know what day they performed. Is this
Wednesday, April 2nd.
So they performed again this Tuesday and advanced again. So I don't know what.
It would be region then.
So there you go. So congrats to them, because I did
Good
see
for them. Now, at
did.
region, only 2 schools advanced, not 3, to go to state. Because state only 8 perform.
And they are the defending state champions.
Wow, I'm excited for them. That's
I
great.
hope they do great.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely. We've got Shiner Sports going on.
Yes. And let me tell you something I learned this week.
Tell me what's one thing you learned this week.
So when you participate in UIL events, any, sports, academics, band, all those things, fine arts, I'm guessing OAP is probably the same.
Sure.
If you get first, second, or third, you get a medal, right?
Yes.
Gold, silver, or bronze.
Okay.
Well, they don't put what those medals are for.
No.
So, word to the wise, if you come from an area such as these areas where your kid may get several, hopefully, that's our goal, right?
Sure.
To get several different medals.
Get some tape.
And especially if you're on your second of one color. You should definitely put that, because I was like...
Put the year and the event,
So I did a seniors pictures, and I haven't ever noticed. I've done pictures for years, but I did their third child, so I think it was like the nostalgia of them keeping it the same. So I don't do pictures all the time anymore, so maybe I'm just out of the thing. And when we were trying to figure out, he was saying, well, that one's my band one, and I was like, oh, so it says on the back. No, I just remember. I'm like, well, with my kid, if she ever gets the opportunity, hopefully, to get multiple medals, we better write something.
All right, there's your...
So there's my parenting tip of the day.
Nice. So good luck to the golf teams who are going on to region.
How cute their sweaters are.
Really,
talk about
their
that?
sweaters are really cute.
If I told
and little
Mary
skirts,
that, she would be
that's
like,
very
he
cute.
would be like, okay.
But
like,
I will say,
you could appreciate
those
it.
sweaters are cute.
So
they
good job,
are.
good uniform choice.
Nice, good picture too. And then we've got the junior high girl. I'm glad they put some junior high sports in there.
Yeah,
that makes it nice.
Fun.
Lots of classifieds.
Yes.
Yay.
So check it all out. Get a job. Get a second job.
And then buy stuff from classifieds.
Perfect.
I mean, it's all it works together.
It's a big 360 right there.
It's a big April is Occupational Therapy Month. We'll give a shout out.
Thank you to Gonzalez Healthcare for advertising in our papers.
Yes, and my sister is actually an occupational therapist.
Really?
She works at a school system.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she's pretty cool. We'll just do this.
We're going to do Luling Newsboy next.
Are we doing the Luling Newsboy next?
Yes, we are.
Dun, dun, dun. Now, can I just say, this is sometimes the printing's a little off, right? And sometimes I'm a little disappointed in
this
how
week
it
it was on point for y'all.
It is on point, really. So the printers out there, shout out to the printers, because the sky is blue, the shirts are popping, the truck is popping.
Yes,
Anyway.
so I'm very happy for you because
thank you.
I feel like you're possibly the only paper. Moulton was second.
Okay.
So, and I don't know because I'm pretty sure they have more than one press. So I don't know if it's like,
Yeah,
I've been trying to figure it out too. Like, is
Okay.
it if you get the good press,
Yeah,
you get lucky.
we got a good
But
press. this time.
congratulations.
We got whatever. Woohoo! Thank you. So lots of things going on in Luling last week. So a shout out to the two ladies. There's two moms who put together their awareness and acceptance walk for autism. They both have sons who are autistic, and this is the third year. And there were over 300 people at the park that did the walk,
Wow.
and then lots of organizations came out and set up booths. It was really well done, which followed the Roughneck Cook-Off, which was on Saturday, and the Oil City Classic Car Show. And so that went on. So congrats to all those winners. Really cute awards. They had some aprons cut out of steel, cut out of metal, and really cute. And they have the date and what they won the award for. So look at us being better than UIL.
Right. Do you know where they got those made? They're really
I
cute.
do know where they got those made. The people who made them are from Allegiance Signs and Graphics.
Awesome. Is that in Luling? or
It's right outside of, I think it's in Lockhart, I think.
okay.
Or San Marcos. So, but yes, so I shout out to them. A new competition that they had was the rod wrenching. And so they brought in an oil rig. I'm not going to use all the terms correctly, but they brought in an oil rig. And
I won't know.
Okay, good.
Other people may judge you, but I will
you
not.
won't? Oh, thank you. So they brought one down in the middle of Main Street and set it up, and then men signed up, and a lady signed up, and they had to put the rod in some kind of little opening, and then use two big wrenches, and then they had to bump it, which tightened it, and then undo it like 3 times back and forth, and they timed them.
Wow.
So it's work that they do out in the oil
Let me
field.
just tell you that, like, grown men competing, like, it never changes.
No,
like, they're very
you're right.
competitive.
They're very competitive.
Like, we were at the softball field last night with
Uh-huh.
some friends, and both of our daughters were just practicing pitching, and then we had another friend out there with us, and all of those guys had played baseball. And I think most of the boys that were out there doing, like, this home run hitting contest, that was their own. Like,
Okay.
they made it up. It's like for
Sure.
bragging rights. I don't think those boys play baseball for Shiner. I think maybe 1 or 2 do, but most of them are just, hanging out. And the dads, including my husband, who is, has not swung a baseball bat in I don't know how long, thought that, we should go compete
fun.
too. But I do think, I love seeing that there was a group of boys out there. They were just having fun,
Nice.
doing stuff together, being friends, and not like doing any kind of destruction, anything
cool.
bad.
I love that. That's awesome.
And imagine those dads actually hit some over the fence.
Hey, how about that? That's awesome.
Everyone just kept saying, well, he's the legend in football. This is not a passing contest. And the other dad who had to sit out, I'm sorry, Casey. He was throwing a football and went and broke a rib while throwing the football. So here's the thing. When you get older, you do need to be careful.
You do need to be careful.
And I was like, y'all just heard his story, right? Before y'all go swing this bat.
Well, it sounds like y'all had fun. Well, speaking of hitting it out of the park, I want to give a special shout out Ashley Flores and the other Oil Museum board members who created the Roughneck and do that every year. It's 35 years worth of time. Great event. So
great job.
We do have an obituary.
Yes, Karen Sue Hill Bunch
Yes.
passed away, and condolences to her family.
Yes, and then the museum. This is a national museum, the library, National Library Week. So shout out to all the librarians.
I feel like museums and libraries are
very
those
similar.
kind of very
Thank
confused
you.
too.
Thank you for not mocking me. I appreciate that.
Never, Nicole.
No, I wouldn't say never. You do sometimes.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
And then we have This Week's in Sports. Eric Lugo writes his column about what else is going on in the world of sports that's not in Luling. And so there's that going on the page that you can read all sorts of sports information. The Luling Chamber of Commerce has continued to sponsor an ad per business per week, and we appreciate that. It supports the paper, it supports the community, and this week It's Skin Vision by Sophia. It's a great, she's a great nurse practitioner who's brought a lot of wellness that you normally would have to go out of town, out of Luling to get. But she has a wellness center that has a lot of things that you can choose from to look and feel better.
And then your amazing track pictures.
Oh, let's talk about my amazing track pictures.
Yes.
What do you like best about my track pictures?
Well, definitely the depth that it shows.
Yes.
In the one with the hurdles.
Thank you.
And I also am impressed you got down and back up.
Yes, before
someone ran you over.
I was run over. I did get down.
That's always
maybe I should take a video of myself taking the picture and then rolling off the track to get out of the way.
Yeah, that would make
at least
sure.
don't you think?
But yeah, I do like them. I always like things either that show motion, which is your long jump one, or like the depth.
That is a good depth. Thank you. Good. I wanted the runner to look up, but I didn't want to yell at her before the gun went off to look up.
Let me tell you, yesterday, I did this whole tennis thing, and I was like, oh,
yeah. How's junior high tennis going?
It's interesting. And so I was like, oh, I should take a picture of my daughter playing, because if you don't have a picture, it didn't happen. Right? And she was in the middle court.
Okay.
And so the girls that were on the outside were from Shiner too. And one of her friends, Claire, who was playing on that court closest to me, looked at me and I was like, can you move over just a little bit? And she started to move and I was like, no, I'm just kidding. But it was so cute because they're just having fun and they don't realize, they're not so like, what?
Right.
Like, I'm playing.
Right.
She was just like, okay, sure.
Oh, that's awesome. That's
shout out to Claire for being a good friend and helping me get the picture. But
and shout out to girls softball. Zoe is a catcher, and she caught the pop fly and went right up above her, and she jumped out and caught it. And good luck to them as they try to get a playoff spot. Boys baseball's going on, and then another track
and
picture.
Margaret and Margaret mentioned it. She really loved your head over heels.
Thank you.
And so I will give you that. Of course, I was not in a good mood on Tuesday, and I was like, can we just stop giving Nicole so much credit?
I know. I actually, so y'all know, there's a group text, and I was called awesome in the group text, and Michelle's response was, now people are now really, or something that.
It was something.
Yeah. But thank you, because I will take credit for Head Over Heels because that's the only title headline that's mine. Everything else Bobby puts in, which he does a great job and he really nails them. And this one I was like, oh, I know what I'd put for that. So yay me.
Yay you.
We have classifieds, of course, and public notices. Make sure you're paying attention to those. We appreciate everybody who puts something in the paper because it keeps us going. And then the back page is the American Legion, once again, has their write-up. And then many thanks for the Luling Community Food Pantry. They had a cake and silent auction a couple of weeks ago. It was on March 16th, and it was covered by the paper. And now they are sending out a thank you to everybody who, sent in a cake or volunteered their time or gave, because, we all need the food banks and food pantries to do well.
I thought you meant we all just need food.
We could just say that.
Maybe I was thinking that because I'm hungry. I didn't have food yet.
I know. I made her come out, not out here. We're at the beach.
Yeah.
Made her come to the beach before she had breakfast.
Do you hear the waves? Murray's going to love them. All right. Now we're going to go, our last paper is the Yoakum Herald Times.
Yay, Yoakum!
And they're seeing some spring. So they showed it, and that's fun. And
I'm going to pause here for a moment with the spring. In the Luling Newsboy, we have a Facebook page, right? And then every morning I post, "Good morning, Luling," with the picture.
Rub it in that you're still on.
That I'm still doing it, okay. And you started, but it's all right. It takes time. However, I will say it's extra work now because I was at an event covering Saturday and then Sunday's events. And a woman came up and said, I have a picture you need to post for Good Morning Luling. And I said, yes, ma'am. And she said, there's blue bonnets. And she described where in the town it was. She didn't know the street, but she knew the area.
That's how I give directions.
And so I drove around and I found the area of blue bonnets.
So she gave good direction.
And I had time. And so it is my good morning picture this morning because I found it.
Very exciting.
So anyway, so it's all about blue bonnets and spring.
All right. Well, that is exciting. And I do think that's kind of funny because you do Lulings.
Yes.
And then Murray and I were trying to do it, and maybe this is our goal to pick it back up.
Yeah.
But he was doing Hallettsville.
Right.
And I was doing Shiner.
Uh-huh.
And then we don't have anyone to do Moulton. Maybe I can start having Clayton drive through Moulton.
Yeah, just what you do in the morning. What do you see in the morning?
Yeah.
Yeah. It makes it fun.
I don't know, an extra job for Clayton. Can he handle it?
Clayton with 2 E's?
Yes. Clayton Kelly with 2 E's.
Okay.
You gotta say the Kelly side.
Okay.
But do you know that we really established that I have 2 E's and 2 L's?
Yes, you do.
And no one cares.
No one cares.
That's that. Alrighty.
I love that they're doing a CTE building with the construction there.
Now that's when you know you're a former educator.
Yes, and my husband teaches it, so that's the other piece.
So what is CTE for these other
career technology and education?
Education.
Mm-hmm. So yes, it includes engineering.
Yeah,
it sure does.
I kind of thought it was that.
Nice.
Okay. Meeting notices. We have 2 obituaries. Olga Carmona. I'm sorry, I'm not Spanish, and I'm sure there has some kind of R roll in or something. But condolences to her family. And Nina Martin.
Yes, condolences to her.
Please understand, we never want to pronounce names wrong.
We just want to give a shout out to your loved ones.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed we do. Class of 1980 holds a reunion.
Was that your class year?
Oh, that hurts. That hurts.
And that was the year I was born.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. I was, in 1980, I was 10 years old.
Oh, 10. Wait, really?
Yeah. No, I was 12 years old. Because I graduated in 90.
Oh. No, that can't be right.
Why do you look so? Did I do that wrong? Hang on a minute.
Because I graduated in 99, so you can't be 12 years older than me.
Wait, okay, so in 1980...
You were 9 years old.
Was I 9? Because I was born in 70. Well, okay, I was 9 years old. I went the wrong direction. So math isn't...
Wow, well, you just gave some
But your face is so shocked anyway. When you say you were born in 80, it throws me off. Because I'm living in the time where if someone says 30 years ago, I really do think it's in the 70s.
Yeah.
I don't realize how far...
I feel you there.
Right. But maybe he'll cut that part out. My math skills
the
weren't great.
perception of time as you get older, I don't know if it's harder to remember because old people have a hard time remembering or if it just gets harder because it really seems impossible.
Right. Well, congrats to them. It looks like they had a good time in their 1980s reunion. I bet they had some good music playing at their reunion.
Yes.
For sure. All right, we have the Bulldog golf team. And boys and girls looks like they did well, qualified for the region tournament. Good luck to you guys next week when you go to the region tournament. And classifieds.
Lots of them.
Yay. Thank you for participating. Ooh, they really do have lots of classifieds. Yeah. Wow. That's fantastic. Find something in there you need or want.
And then there was the Catholic school had an art show. Now, I love painting shoes. And let's talk about a painting.
Do you?
Yes.
I've never painted shoes.
You should do it.
Okay.
We could have a party, but you don't show up to my painting party. So there's that. Have you reconsidered your invitation?
When are you having another painting party?
Next Thursday.
Oh.
But you said, I have to work all
I do
day,
have to work.
And I'm going to be so tired.
Oh, I really
remember that?
I forgot. See, because I'm old. Because it goes back to memory loss.
Remember your excuse?
Let's talk about painting. Let's talk about painting.
So, why aren't you coming to my party?
Well, no, we're going to talk about... No, you said, well, speaking of painting...
Well, yeah, I was going to talk about why you were
We'll talk about your party.
I know, I can't tell. That's a secret
party. Oh, it's a secret party?
Yeah, you'll have to wait till after we have the party.
Okay, and then that'll be why people tune in the next week.
Yes.
Which
and
will have
see
to be
if
2
Nicole
weeks.
showed up.
Yeah.
If her guilt got her.
Maybe, but I live an hour away, which isn't terrible, but...
If you lived in Austin, just to go to the mall would be an hour.
Well, that's true.
And you would still go.
That's true. I might, yeah.
And this way you get good friendship, and I'm feeding you.
Well, we'll see.
Although I did find out that there's like a meal that night or something here. Like if you go to church, you get a free breakfast, or free dinner. So I read that and wanted to see, and so I'm gonna take you there and feed you, and then we're gonna pay. No, I'm not. I'm really gonna feed them.
Oh, well, and speaking of food, you said tomorrow night. We'll see how tomorrow goes. If we get along well eating and going to the dinner theater with your other friends, then we'll see. Why are you glaring at me?
You know most of my friends that are going.
And they are cool. They are cool.
And I could tell you right away who was going to say, I don't think so.
You know what? I think we should cover this chili question.
We should. More food,
yeah, because we're talking about food, and Murray, that's the one thing, not in his audio message, that he left us that he really wanted to make sure.
Yes, but there was, we have to go to my page too because some people posted on my post.
Okay, well, we'll do this one first.
Okay, I just want to make sure you can.
Those who posted on the local lowdown.
So the question was, do you like chili with beans or not?
Or without, right.
And so what is yours? Did you
Mine's
respond?
without. I did respond. I'm in there somewhere. How about you?
I responded too, but I like mine with potatoes. I really do. I like the filling.
Yeah, I heard y'all talk about that last week.
Like, if I had to have chili without potatoes, then I want it without beans.
Okay.
But if I don't have chili with potatoes, I want it all the way.
Well, and I see that Mark even says either. So, yeah, Michelle says with, and you have a little icon there. That's cute.
A potato. With potatoes.
Oh, I thought that was a bean. Doesn't that look like a bean? No. D. Park says without.
What?
Mark says either. Larry says almost made them without.
Always
made them without.
Now we gotta go to the eye doctor.
I know I need to, right? Sherry says with. Who else we got over here?
John DeBose says without. There you are, without.
What does Murray say?
He says with, but throw some Fritos in the bowl and have a Frito pie.
Look at him being creative. What does Ani say?
She just wanted to be mentioned, but I already mentioned her as the cheater. But we'll mention her again. That she says with, along with some Fritos cheese, a few jalapenos, and sour cream.
And then Murray adds, and throw in onions as well. They've got a whole food group going here.
They're like bougie.
They are bougie.
You can't just answer the question.
They're the kid in class who's trying to get extra credit.
Right. Hans, which is Murray's favorite co-host, is with all the way. It is just a meat sauce without them.
So, he said with all the way.
All the way.
There
Got it. That's how you read it.
Uh-huh.
And someone put Hans is always right. I think that's maybe his girlfriend. Maybe not. I shouldn't say that. What if it's not? Hans, I don't know. I can't remember her name now. Oh gosh.
So fill in while I pull up the other one that we needed.
So someone said with potatoes is with like a stew.
Tell me. So is that
probably more like
is that a Czech thing?
That's what Murray
is that
said.
What he was saying?
Murray
right?
said that Henry said it was Czech. Okay. And Henry is the Czech expert. So
yes.
I guess so, and I am Czech, so that's probably why I grew up having it that way.
That makes sense.
And no one really asked this. But, I'm a weird person when it comes to meat and bones and all that stuff.
You are weird, yes.
So I've been told. I don't feel I'm not
okay. Great. She is, but go ahead.
Okay. But I don't like chili meat. I just like hamburger meat.
Okay. I can understand that. I'll eat either of that, chili meat or hamburger
Okay, so
meat.
on mine, which I shared Murray's question to my Facebook page, I have Sheila Brosman who says no beans. And then I asked follow-up.
Of course you did.
With or without potatoes. And she said, no, potatoes, beans, and carrots or any other vegetable makes it a stew.
I would agree with that.
Chili is meat only. So I like chili stew.
Okay.
We'll call it that.
Kim says no beans.
And she didn't answer about my potatoes.
Sarah says, well, it depends on what I'm eating. Either the chili or if cornbread... Depends on what I'm eating, either with the chili. If cornbread, yes, it can have beans. For Frito pies, no beans. Hot dogs, chili, no beans.
That could get confusing. That's how my daughter orders her hamburger, different from each restaurant we go to.
I love it. Who else says no beans? Tanya says no beans.
That's my sister-in-law.
Is it? Okay, yes. Cool. And she doesn't even want potatoes, it says.
Just crackers.
Crackers, okay.
Susan says beans for sure, but like it without also.
Okay. And you just keep throwing this potato question to everybody. Okay.
Well, I don't want to leave anyone out.
Save the potatoes for stew. I see that. Half hamburger meat and half chili meat.
Oh, so she is talking about the chili meat.
Okay.
And I am preferring no chili meat.
You prefer no chili meat. Okay.
Memory says with beans and cornbread.
All right. Oh, we skipped Melanie, though.
Oh, I'm sorry. Melanie. Melanie. Let's talk about Melanie.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did you work with Melanie ever?
Mm-mm. Oh, yes, I did.
You did.
Yes,
right?
I did. That's Melanie.
Yeah, so Melanie, for a while...
I never met her.
Well, I haven't either. She lives somewhere really, really far away. Athens, I think.
Oh, shout out to Melanie.
So, hey, Melanie. She was our page layout. She did our page layout for a while. And I hope she doesn't look at my page layout now and be like, oh my, because she definitely has way more experience.
I enjoyed working with Melanie. So she says all caps, no beans.
It's just a filler and good chili doesn't need it.
Oh,
and then Philip Eden says no beans.
Wow. So that was that was a lot of people responding.
And I feel like most people said no beans.
Yeah. We kind of leaned on the no beans.
But beans are good for your heart. And
they
make you
fart.
Good job! She finished it. I didn't say it.
She made me do it. She made me do
I
it.
feel like I did make you do it. So now what are we going to talk about? Eyelashes, eyebrows,
whatever you want to
lipstick.
talk about. Any fashion.
I want to talk about how my daughter finds the need to buy makeup, but when I ask her to put some on for a picture, she's like, I don't want to. I'll sweat it off.
Oh.
Why do we have this makeup?
Great question. Have you asked her that?
Yes.
Okay.
But she doesn't have an answer. She just wants more makeup.
Well, what I want to talk about is how we aren't at the beach, as many of you have probably figured out because you're smart.
But they heard the waves.
We're in this little back building, and when I opened the door, Michelle screamed as if an axe murderer was flying out of the building, ready to kill us. Scared me to death.
Except she's still alive.
Except I'm still alive.
Thank God.
And no axe murderer was coming out. What did you see that
there
made you
was?
scream?
It was Fred.
Fred?
And it wasn't Freddy. Oh, it was Freddy.
It could be.
Cougar. Cougar? What's the right one? Say it.
Cougar.
Is
Freddy
that right?
Krueger.
Oh my God.
But in a miniature form.
Yes, as a roach with
so
8 legs. Does roaches have 8 legs or 6?
I don't know. The way you screamed, I really felt like we were about to die.
But let's see. So the solution after she gained her life back was to kick it at me. I mean, if I'm screaming, do not kick it at me.
Well, I wasn't going to kill it because that's just kind of gross.
I don't like... She said they stink. I was trying to remember why you said. I've never smelled a roach.
I mean, it's just that squishiness, and the goo that comes out. That's nasty. That's nasty. I don't want to deal with that.
Well, I'm not a friend of any roach or bugs
or
possums. My friend Sarah had a possum, and she said, "Look what's in my backyard." Oh no, can't come to your house.
Oh, speaking of that, I have a friend that lives in San Antonio, and they have ducks that have roosted in their trees in their backyard. Like a family of ducks, like life-size real ducks.
How do they get? They can fly up into a tree?
I don't know. Apparently they can. She sent me pictures. And I was like, where are those? She goes, this is in my backyard. Isn't that weird?
Does she have a pond?
No. And that's what I said. Do they have water? And she said no. So I suggested she go get a kiddie pool for water. And she said no, she doesn't want them to stay. Oh, I know.
I would want them to stay.
I know. Well, I didn't know if you liked them or possum, if they were like in the possum family for you.
No, but one time I was taking pictures. I hope that person's not listening, or maybe they won't remember.
Okay.
Of a family, and most of the time in the Shiner Park, everyone's like, "Oh, the ducks in the background are beautiful." And I was like, "Oh, wait, we can get the ducks." And she's like, "I hate ducks." Oh. I was like, Never mind. Bad suggestion. So
trying
sorry.
to make it a better picture.
So sorry.
Trying.
Because I mean, like, honestly, you can't just like say, "Come here, duck, be in the picture." It's just like luck if it happened. And I was like, "Oh, you're lucky." No, not really.
You could get a duck call like a.
It's definitely easier to get them to move out of the picture.
True. Well, I think we pretty much covered everything. Is there anything else going on?
Goats, chicken. I actually think I saw a group of wild turkeys on the way to, it's kind of like you're like, oh, someone's turkeys, and then you realize, oh, it's just the side of the road, and that's probably not someone's turkeys. And I definitely don't like turkeys.
Yeah.
They scare me.
Well, okay, so I'll tell a funny story.
Okay.
So my daughter and I once were driving back from Austin to Luling, and she says she saw a turkey walking across the highway. I didn't see it. And boom, you felt something hit the truck. We were in my husband's truck, and I was like, what was that? And she goes, Mom, it was a turkey. Didn't you see it? And I said, no. And she goes, it was walking along the highway, and you hit it. And I was like, I didn't see it. And she's like, oh, my goodness. And so we both were like, oh, wow. And we're driving, and when we get into town, I noticed that other cars are looking at us, and they're pointing at the car. We pull up in our driveway. It had hit the, what do you call
grill?
The grill, and its head was caught in the grill. Its neck was broken, and it was hanging from the front of the truck. And that's how we drove through town.
Oh, my God.
She was mortified. I had to go out inside and get my husband and say, come get this turkey out of the grill. And we had to go get the whole grill replaced because, I mean, it was a plastic-ish kind of grill. It wasn't. But anyway, I hit it pretty hard, evidently. But we had... It was just hanging there.
How did you not? There's so many questions.
I know, and I feel
How did you not see it?
I don't know how I didn't see it walking across the highway.
And then you're like one of those people that are like, "Look what I killed!"
No,
and you hung it on the front of your car. Is what people are thinking.
That's what people are thinking.
Did you take a picture?
I did, and I don't know that I still have it. I know it's kind of gross. I mean,
I
it
want to see it, but I'm scared.
It's just hanging.
Well, while you look for the
but-
picture, have you
Okay,
heard?
here
my
it is.
turkey?
Are you ready for it?
I don't know. Start like farther away.
Okay.
Holy mother!
It's huge, isn't it?
That's an awful way to die.
It is, and I felt really bad. But it cracked. I mean, it took out the whole grill.
I'm very
But
sad.
yeah, I did feel bad, and then I felt bad that I didn't. Number one, I didn't see it. My husband did some. I don't know what he did with it. We didn't eat turkey that week. I guarantee you that.
Or for a long time, Thanksgiving burgers because we killed the turkey. That makes no sense. So my turkey story. Did you hear it before?
I don't know.
Okay, well, if
Start
you
it.
have,
Okay.
'cause I think I may have said it on here.
Okay, if you did, I'll tell you.
So my grandfather had passed away probably when I was in second grade, but my grandma still lived on the farm they had ran for years. So she had just gotten turkeys, and we were probably by then I was in the third grade, like the next year, and she was playing volleyball, which my grandma at 70, 80 was playing volleyball and fell and broke a bone. I don't think it was her hip, maybe like pelvic bone, something. And so she had to come live with us. You can't leave these turkeys, I suppose. I don't know. Can't remember all the details of that. But the turkeys also came live.
No, they did not. Really?
And
how many? Like about how
three.
many? Okay.
It was only 3. And we had a fence, like a high fence, but that doesn't stop turkeys, obviously. And we had just, when I was probably in kindergarten, we moved. And, like, my parents built a house, so it was kind of an up and developing neighborhood.
Sure.
And so other houses were being built. And so, I'm not even going to lie, like, the construction workers would be like, can y'all come get your turkeys? Like, they knew us that well by then, because they would always go and visit them. And so, one day, I went to go swing on my swing set, like a normal kid would do, and I opened the door, and I was like, ooh, those turkeys. So I took off running to the swing set so they wouldn't bother me. Well, no one told me that when you start running, that's what turkeys will do. And so they started running after me. So I literally was running around my backyard screaming and just circling and circling. And finally, I guess my mom heard me or saw me. And I mean, tears were rolling down my face. And she finally was like, just stop running. Yeah. And I was like, no. But finally I listened and I stopped. And literally, I stopped, they stopped.
Wow.
So,
wow.
That was pretty traumatic, which is why I'm not a turkey fan.
Look at all the tips you're giving to parents.
Yes, and my mom was always, I think she thought from that day on I was just always really upset that my grandma had come to stay and messed up that routine. Yeah. No, it was the turkeys.
It was the turkeys.
My grandma was fine, but the turkeys needed to go.
Your grandma didn't chase you?
Yes. I was like, no, she barely could walk. It was the turkeys that were getting me.
Wow. That would be traumatizing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not fun.
No. Well, I hope that Murray had fun today without us.
Yeah. And I hope he has a really good time listening to this.
I know, because he gets to listen to it to make sure it's presentable.
Yes. And then I always worry about this time. Did I hit record?
I did. We did hit record. You know what? Then we won.
Yes.
We've already
and
won.
we didn't even go a whole hour.
No.
So you want to talk
be
for
surprised.
15 more minutes?
No, because he likes it around 40 minutes.
Yeah,
so we're already 6 over.
We are 6 over.
Yeah.
Well, what are you doing this weekend?
Going to a play with you tomorrow.
And then?
And then, I don't know, what am I supposed to be doing?
Check your calendar.
Let me check my calendar. Is there a volleyball or a softball tournament in Lockhart that you need me to go visit?
Yes, that was it.
On Saturday?
Yes.
Yes. At 8 o'clock, though.
Yes.
Girl.
Well, what if we don't win a whole bunch of games?
Well, you'll win one, and then, or even if you lose, don't you get to play another game?
I think we are guaranteed 2.
Okay. So I'll probably be there for the 8 o'clock. I don't say no, many people.
Especially
and also,
not Michelle. No one says no to Michelle.
And also, honestly, while I have my calendar out, supporting national crime victims is having a walk at 10 o'clock on Saturday over there in Luling.
So if you're not going to my daughter's softball game, you should go to that. Not you.
No.
But other people.
Right. Somebody else cover it, please, for the newspaper. It's obvious.
she's booked.
I booked.
I booked her out
So
actually.
you're
a very
doing that
long
on
time.
Saturday.
Yes.
Okay.
And then Sunday we're actually playing softball again.
Wow.
In Victoria. And then I hope I get to go to the one I play. I mean,
Me too.
First and foremost, I always want my daughter's team to be successful because they work hard. But if their success falls short of like us leaving Victoria at 6 o'clock, that's going to be great for me.
Nice.
But either way, it's a donation to One Act Play, and I highly support it.
Awesome.
So.
All right. Well, hope everybody has a great weekend. Stay safe.
Have fun.
And eat a lot of food. Turkey, preferably.
No.
Or chili, with or without beans.
Maybe your best thing that you were giving them is a public service announcement to like pay attention.
Pay attention when you're driving. You never know where the foul may be.
All right, everyone, have a good week. Bye for now.
See you later. Thanks for inviting me.